Hi everyone, my name is Melissa Bender and I am going to take you through the workout that I did today. Today I ran 4 miles with the cross-country team and then I actually went straight through my workout. Jesse was out painting the course for the next cross-country meet that we have tomorrow, so he wasn't able to film me, so now he's going to film me explaining what I did today. So I did an exercise challenge workout, so I did each exercise 3 times for a minute each, and I went for max reps. And the whole breakdown, including how many reps I did for each exercise, will be on my blog, benderfitness.com. So if you want to see exactly what I did, how long I did it, how many times I did everything, it will all be there. The first exercise I did was a burpee. And for this exercise, you squat down, plant both hands on the ground, pull your core in tight so your back is supported as you jump your feet backwards into a push-up position. Your core stays tight, supporting your back, hands are directly beneath your shoulders, and you're going to do a push-up. And you can have your hands wider if it feels better for you. But then you're going to jump your feet forward while lifting your hands and jump up as high as you can. Try and touch your ceiling. So that's one burpee. You're going to go straight into another one. So back down. Jump those feet out, make sure your core is tight and your form is correct. If you need to go to your knees, you can do that. But if you can do it from straight on your toes, do that instead. Feet come forward, jump up. That would be 2 reps. Okay, for the next exercise I did a squat lift. So I used weights, but you can do this with no weights. If you're going to do it without weights, you want to put your feet a little more than hip distance apart. Toes point slowly outwards. Your butt is going to reach back behind you like you're trying to find a chair back there, or like you're trying to press your butt to the wall. Chest stays lifted. You can reach down until you touch the floor, so your thighs should be slightly more than parallel. You can see parallel would be right about here. I'm going actually a little bit further. And then you're going to keep your back straight, lift, and squeeze your glutes. I did this with a weight. So what I did, and this whole thing, including the bar, weighs 75 pounds. Whoops, losing some weights. Was the same thing, but I used a weight. You can use 2 dumbbells, you can use 1 kettlebell, you can use 2 soup cans, whatever you have at your house. So same thing, same form. Reach down, back stays straight, lift, squeeze up through your thighs and glutes and hamstrings, and then come back down. Back stays straight, chest stays lifted. That was 1. 2. And I'll show you the same thing from the side. Weight is in your heels the entire time, and same form as when you do it body weight. Your butt reaches backwards, chest stays lifted, knees stay behind your toes, weight in your heels, and squeeze those glutes all the way up, okay? So that was my second exercise. I'm going to just move this. My third exercise is a military sit-up. So it's a little bit different than your typical sit-up in that you put your feet together, kind of like a butterfly that you did in gym class. And I have to scoot all the way to the edge of my mat because I lost a few reps because I happen to move backwards as I go. So lay down, heels and the bottoms of your feet pressed together, core stays tight, hands reach until you can tap the floor up behind your head with your arms stretching all the way above you. Sit up, whoop, keep your feet down, tap the floor, that's 1. 2, 3, and peel your spine off the floor and let it go down 1 vertebrae at a time. So it goes head, shoulders, middle back, low back, reach. And then it goes low back, middle back, shoulders, head. Okay? So each time you tap forward and backward is 1 rep. Okay?
I can see how you inch your way up the mat.
Yeah, I just kind of went back, back, back. And then, you know, if you can't touch the floor and your hands are hitting this instead, you have to take a second to readjust.
Like a typewriter.
The next exercise I did is a butt lift, which actually I need to move this out of the way. And this. I used the chest. You can use a stability ball, or if you don't have either of those options, you can lay on the floor, chin on your hands, and lift, 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 okay? But I like to do it on here. I find it a little bit more challenging. Same thing if you do it on the stability ball. Lay down. I put my hip bones on the chest, my hips coming off the edge. Lightly hold on. You're not using this to lift, just to stabilize. And then I tap my feet toes and lift as high as I can, squeezing my butt, working my lower back. Okay, so I did this for a minute straight, as many as I could. This one was pretty challenging for me. I definitely had to stretch in between rounds. Okay, so.
Guys, be especially careful on this one.
Well, you're hanging off of the edge.
I'm just saying. We got a little more to worry about there.
The next exercise is a heel tap leg lift. So for this exercise, core pulls in tight, shoulder blades lift, low back touches the ground, arms extend, but your shoulders stay relaxed. They shouldn't come up into your ears. Hands stay reaching as far back this way as you can. Heels come out, toes come out, pull it all in, and then tap up, tap down. That's one. Tap up, tap down. That's 2, 3, and make sure you breathe and keep your core engaged the entire time. So the next exercise is a seated twist. I'm going to move this back or I'm going to hit it. All of my workout equipment is everywhere. For this exercise, you sit up really nice and straight, and for a lot of people you're going to feel an intense stretch in your hamstrings in this position. If your hamstrings are tight already, you might even find yourself leaning back. If you do, that's okay. Just try and stay up straight as much as you can. Core pulls in, hands reach forward. You're going to stretch open to the right as far as you can, turning from your hips midsection, and then stretching that arm out. Look toward your thumb. That was 1. To the other side. 2. And you should feel your core working and twisting. Okay, and each time you reach to the side is 1 rep. Next exercise, the final exercise, is temple tap abs. So what you do for this one, lay back down on your back, core pulls in tight, shoulder blades lift, arms come to prayer position this time, feet stretch out, and you're going to tap right, that's 1, tap left, that's 2. So tap, keep tapping, keep that core engaged and pulled in tight the entire time, and do as many as you can for each minute-long interval. Okay, so that was my workout for today. I kind of explained it at the beginning, but I did each exercise 3 times, maximum reps for a minute each. So you spend 3 minutes doing each exercise as many times as you can. My breakdown of reps will be on my blog, benderfitness.com, and I would love to hear how you did if you tried this exercise challenge. So feel free to leave a comment and have a great evening. Check out the blog for tons of other free workouts, recipes, and tips for healthy living. Have a great night.